Today at Flex, we'd like to show you our new variable speed planetary polisher. Another feature we'd like to point out today is the gearing system in our planetary polishing unit. These are helical gears which are made for high performance, quiet operation, and smooth operation. Think of it as a race car. All your race cars have these type of helical gears. Again, as I mentioned, for performance, longevity, and smooth operation.
You're on.
Okay, now we actually have a production unit, not a cutaway unit, that I want to show some of the features as accessories for this unit. Obviously, as I said before, for wet application you would use your wet pads, them being for either concrete or granite marble, of course different pads for both. But in the event that you want to do this in the dry mode, you would take off obviously your wet pads, put on your dry pads. And now you ask, what do we do about the dust? Well, very simple. Flex has come up with an attachment for taking the dust off of the surface. Very simple procedure here, even though I'm fumbling with it. Okay, very simple procedure. Wrap the unit around, hook it in place, clamp it down, hook up your vacuum hose to it, and you're ready to go. Very simple. As you're polishing, the dust the grinding particles will go around the unit, in the back, through the tube, into your vacuum for disposal. Okay, back on wet polishing, be it for concrete, granite, or marble. Of course, we mentioned before, we have a quality GFCI breaker on the tool in the event that there is any type of interruption from electricity. And of course, on our GFCI, something I like to point out is an indicator light. When plugged in, if this is not green, it means it is not reset, so you just simply have to reset it. Going back on that, ours comes with, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but ours comes with a 14-foot connection hole, quality holes, reinforced tubing with brass connectors attached to the unit. And of course, the other end is attached to your garden hose. Very simply, turning this unit on, once the garden hose is turned on, brings the flow of water through the unit, through the spindle, to the application. At no time does it interfere with the motor in any way. As mentioned before, this unit, the three-headed planetary polisher, is variable speed from 1100 to 3400 RPM, and it's a dial-in speed where you can dial it in to a certain variable speed that you're comfortable with.